After you've done that, I'm going to move on to a little bit more of a bold color, and I'm going to be using the SS219 small blender brush, smudge brush, some folks call it. And the really great thing about this brush is it gets exactly where you want the color to go. You literally place it right in the crease, and it's going to give you the color you want. A really great color that's in for this season, again, is teal. Teal is like peacock teal, specifically, is the color of this season. So you can definitely incorporate that into your eyeshadow as well. And the particular color that I'm applying right now is Moss from Laura Mercier. And all I'm doing is I'm starting from the crease of my eye, the corner, and kind of just bringing the color right into the crease, not going any higher than the crease. Now, depending on the shape of your eye, you may have to go a little bit higher. If you don't really have a natural crease, you will have to go higher. But if you can, place the brush, into the crease and you can feel it dip in, that's your crease. You've got one. What really takes time is the blending part. So as fall comes and you're getting ready for different balls or dinners or events, you may want to spend an extra 10 minutes on your makeup and really give it a good quality job. But I will go on to show you a couple other looks that you can do in 5 minutes or less. And they're great for this season as well. Okay, so I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to add a really bright blue color by Coastal Scents. Just going to get a little bit of that on the tip of that brush. I'm going to apply it right in the corner, more so on the lid than the crease. You can see the color starting to kind of pop. Don't be afraid of color. When you're doing your eyeshadow, you can use 2 tones, you can use 3 tones. Doesn't matter how many colors you use, just as long as they're really well blended. That's the key. You always want to place the darkest color on the outer portion and the lighter color inside. Alright. Now to just kind of clean that up, I'm going to be using the SS224. Again, it's a brush by Sigma, and it's a blender brush. It's a little bit thicker than the white one that I was just using, but it gives you a lot more room to play with and to just kind of spread the color around and clean up any harsh lines or edges. You shouldn't be able to tell where one color starts and where the other begins. I'm just kind of blending. And you always want to use a nice clean brush when you're blending color. I'm just going to kind of brush it down a little bit into the lower lash line. Just want to soften up those edges. I'm just kind of moving it in swirly. Now we're going to get real creative and we're going to go ahead and put on our liner. The liner that I'm going to be using today is a gel liner called Black Track Fluid Liner by MAC. And the key to your liner is the type of brush you use. There's so many great brushes out there, but I really enjoy the SS209. It's a brush by Sigma. Sigma does a really great job of putting together great brushes for starters. So if you are new to makeup and you don't know what kind of brushes you need to use, Sigma does a great job of putting together really nice brush sets and brush rolls that they come with. So after you've dipped your brush in the fluid liner, you're going to you can use your finger to hold down the eye, and you're going to start from the end of the eye, the outer corner, and bring it in. We're actually going to bring it all the way in. Sometimes folks say you stop at the middle, but for this look, a lot of the liner, it goes all the way in, and we're even going to do a little bit of a wingtip on the end. I'm just starting right here, and you want to make sure it's as close to the lashes as possible. just go back over it one more time. And you want it to be thicker on the outer corner than the inner. I'm just kind of bring it up like a little cat eye. And there's so many variations on how to do winged eyeliner. So throughout the course of time, you'll see me do a lot of different ones. But any one that you want, traditional, contemporary, really flashy, it's up to you. It's whatever makes you feel good. This is what it's about. Being courageous and confident in your look and on the inner side. Okay, so we're going to apply our eyeliner, the rest of the eyeliner, right underneath your bottom lashes. Really great overall look. You want to be consistent in your coloring, especially as we move into this season. Again, I said that the teal is a really great color. I'm going to be using a paint pot by MAC. It's called Delft. I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger, and I'm going to add it right close to my inner eye. I'm just kind of brushing upward with my finger. As an eyeshadow by itself, you could use it as, you know, a little bit of additional color. And then we're just going to blend in using that big blender brush again. And for a little added fun, I'm going to be using a product by NYX NYX. And it's the Ultra Pearl. It's actually in green. And using a Q-tip, I'm going to apply a little bit to the inner crease of my eye. Right here. And that just brightens up the eye, makes it really nice and fancy. Next is we're going to use a mascara. Just clean up our lashes. You want to start at the bottom of the lash line and just wiggle it up. Another really great tip for that, for putting here, is blinking. Just like that. Take the brush, place it at the base of the eyelash, and then just blink. It naturally and evenly distributes the mascara onto the lid. I just love trying different mascaras. Ladies, a really great way to find out what mascaras get, just open up your Glamour magazine, your Essence magazine, your InStyle magazine, whatever type of fashion magazine you go to for your styles. And there are so many different suggestions and ideas in there. It's just a great resource, okay? And I'm using a lip pencil by NYX called Espresso. And especially as you transition to the season, you want to make sure that your lip pencil is as close to your natural lip color as possible, since we're going to be doing a very nude lip. Alright, the lip color I'm going to be using tonight is Creme de Nude. It is by MAC, and it is one of my favorite nude lip colors. And I'm just going to apply it all over. Lip color by MAC, it's called Boy Babe. Great color. Okay, and last but not least, we're going to add a little bit of blush. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, you'll be ready for the fall, and please stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.